It's Andy Shui, and we're here to show you cars that your parents won't hate. And they're all under $10,000. This video is probably for you fellow high schoolers out there. If you don't know what a sleeper car is, it's a car that doesn't look fast, but it is fast. I could get more technical, and I could talk about the definition. But I want to get started on this video. Driving for the first time is an amazing experience. I wouldn't know. I'm not old enough to drive. I don't own my own car. But I drive around with my friends. They're all car junkies, and I've picked up a lot from them. And that's how I've started to like cars. Now, if you're a car guy, you definitely want to buy your own car, but your parents are nagging you on and on about how, they don't want you buying a fast car because it's scary. Okay, I respect that, but it's annoying, But now with these cars, you can just tell them, hey, Mom, it's just a Toyota. Either way, let's get started on this list. To start the list off, we've got the ever-famous Ford Taurus, which on AutoTrader we can find a 2014 Ford Taurus for just under $10,000. You can even find older models for cheaper, and they're also packing a nice punch. Like the infamous Taurus Show. It's a great car, but I couldn't find it on AutoTrader. However, we're focusing on the ones closest to $10,000, and the Ford Taurus we're talking about has a hefty V6 with 288 horsepower. It's also got a twin turbocharged 3.5 liter engine, which is insane. A twin turbocharge on an average sedan, I can't even wrap my head around it. Now, if I didn't want to flex a bit, I would get this car, but you know how it is in high school. We all want to flex. Don't even get started on me. Don't even get me started on it, Either way, continuing on, we've got the 2009 Pontiac G8. Oh, you tell me you don't know what a Pontiac is? Oh, you're in for a treat, buddy. This car's packing an extreme V8. You hear me? A V8 engine on a sedan. It's also a 6-liter naturally aspirated engine. And no, I'm not explaining what naturally aspirated means because it's in the damn name. This Pontiac also has 355 horsepower. Though this car is amazing, beware of a car that's abused before you buy it because Pontiac doesn't exist anymore. What a shame. And it hasn't existed in almost a decade. Almost. About 8 years, I believe. Rest in peace, Pontiac. Next up, we've got the 2010 Mazda Speed 3, which I would have gone for the Speed 6, but I couldn't find it on AutoTrader, man. Get on it, people. We can't buy used cars if you're not putting them up on AutoTrader. The Speed 3 is pushing a hefty 263 horsepower on an inline 4. And no, it's not a V4. Those don't exist. Hold your horses. I know they do exist, but what company has used a V4 in any mass market car ever? Other than Ford, in Germany, in Britain, but not in North America. What's up with that, Ford? The Speed 3 also has a moderately sized 2.3 liter engine, though it's just like the Pontiac. Beware, because the last Speed 3 was built in 2013. Next up, we're dealing with the 2006 Lexus GS 300, which also has a very nice V6, a 245 horsepower, and a 3-liter engine. Either way, the Lexus GS 300 is a bit less on the sleeper side, but it's still an amazing car nevertheless, because it is still a very nice car, even though it looks sporty. So your parents might not get you off on that, but you can always try. Next up, just to make up for that sporty car, we've got a 2008 Camry. We'll just let you guess what it is. I'm waiting. It's got an inline 4, you said? Yeah? An inline 4? Nah, you're wrong. It's got a V6. It's got 263 horsepower as well, with a 3.5 liter engine. Come on, Mazda. You're called the Mazda 3 and you don't even have a 3-liter engine. What's up with that, bro? Anyways, I'd be lying to you guys if I said I didn't want any of these cars. They're all amazing. But I just prefer the more sporty look of other cars. Though if you don't care about looks and are just in it for the speed, then I hope you like one of these cars. That's all from me today. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, you know what to do. Share it with your friends. If they're telling you to get a starter car, send them this video. Why would you do that? I don't know, because these aren't starter cars or sleeper cars. But just send me a sub down below. It takes 1 click. I guess it takes 2 for full screen. But either way, it takes less than 2 seconds. Make sure you turn on notifications so you're notified next time I release a video. Anyways, Troy's out of here.